Welcome to Cosmic Channels. Open minds on cosmic lines. The show streams live Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube and Twitch. Tune in then for your chance to share your tale or your theories. The number is 1-833-703-0424. The Cosmic Channels are open. Taking calls, anything in the world of the weird, aliens, UFOs, cryptids, you name it. Trying to stay away from any type of dreams or shadow people. We've covered those a lot, but other than that, Cosmic Channels are open.
I'm Braden.
I'm Zell.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Andrew.
Come sweat out some Christmas booze with the Cosmic Channelers. We're all hurting after the holidays, so we want to hear about your crazy stories of UFO sightings. Your friend of a friend who saw a Bigfoot, cryptid stories, ghost stories, hauntings, strange occurrences, anything. Your thoughts on any conspiracy theory, your theories. We want to hear them. What we don't want to hear so much of tonight is your dreams. Not tonight. We've heard a lot of that the last couple of weeks. No dreams. Everything else is above board. So Andrew, you're first off, before we get any callers, you're telling me right now that you're not a Steve.
I'm not Steve.
You're not a Steve.
Not a Steve.
Okay, we need to clarify. What is a Steve? Like, is it? I don't understand why we can keep referring to this person as a Steve.
Someone called last episode, Cosmic Channels.
Yeah, you guys played it for me.
And they said, and it sounded like they're about to say, my name's Steve. Steve.
So they weren't. So you're thinking it's a fake name, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we thought
We're saying it was
it's
someone
you.
about to say Andrew.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason you think it's me,
Steve.
You think like if I had something, it wouldn't be a little bit more premeditated. I would have fucking panicked and changed my name mid name.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Now
I know I set a low bar, but not that low.
The beauty of that is that Cosmic Channels did get a new 1 5-star review.
Yeah.
And the 1 5-star review was from someone named Steve, and it says the line "never meet your heroes" comes to mind.
5 stars though.
And it was literally submitted about an hour after the show.
All right, we got a caller on the line. Let's bring them in. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
How's it going?
Hey, good. What's your name and where are you calling from?
All right, solid. I made it through. All right, this is Chris McCormick. I'm calling from Charleston, South Carolina.
Hey, Chris McCormick. He's the heir of the McCormick Candy Banana fortune.
Yeah, the candy
I
fortune.
mean, I can't say I am or I'm not, you know?
Right on, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, so I won't be talking about any dreams or shadow people, but being here in Charleston, when I lived in my girlfriend's parents' house down here for probably about 6 months. And it was just she and I in this house, and it's in downtown Charleston, which, you know, it's been here since forever ago for America. And they pulled the floorboards up from their house. They have like a plaque on the front of it because it's like in a historic district, and they can't change anything on the house without permission from the city. It's been there since like 1680 or something like that. But it's seen some stuff, but it's just she and I in the house, and it's about 3 stories tall. And the second bedroom backs up, the bathroom backs up to the staircase, which is like one of these, you know, it's got like 6 flights of stairs, kind of like levels off in the middle of each floor. And we're just in the shower, and then we just heard somebody just. Couldn't be mistaken for anything else. There's someone basically running down the steps in really heavy boots.
Fuck.
And we just look at each other what the shit is that? In the shower, but hair still standing up on our arms. I thought we were alone in the house right now.
Yeah.
And we got out, or I got out, and we went through the entire house, checked every closet underneath all the beds, you know, because we cannot mistake it for anything else. I'm maybe it was this. No, it couldn't be that. Maybe it was this. No, it couldn't be that. But and I don't know, this house just having been there for so long, it just kind of like creeped us out too. He's just like, every once in a while, like stuff like the door handles and whatnot would jiggle to the outside, not inside the house, but mainly to the outside. And like, I just would chalk that up to like maybe someone trying to break in or something, just because it was like people would always be coming by and trying to steal the bikes off the porch and whatnot. They were like locked up. Right. But didn't really think anything about that. But this creeped us out like bad enough to like leave that house and go stay at my house that night and stay there next couple nights, because we're feeling the energy in the house that night. That's for sure. So I just wondering about your guys' thoughts.
So, you're in the shower and you hear like loud, like heavy footsteps down or up the stairs.
Coming down.
I heard
it from the third floor down to the first floor.
And so you're showering on the first floor?
No. We're on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
We're showering in the guest bedroom on the second floor because the master bedroom bathroom was getting redone.
Gotcha. And so just down the stairs one time, didn't seem to go up or down, just a heavy set of footsteps down the steps.
Right. That you heard him hit like every step.
Right.
You know.
Just boom,
which
boom,
sounded like,
boom.
I mean, like I have trouble. Yeah. Well, a little bit faster than that, almost like they were running down it.
Okay.
Because like, I mean, I have trouble like even walking up those steps because the house was built like, you know, over 200 years ago. And just like,
dude,
and so the steps were like really short.
Yeah.
You know?
Those old school houses were framed and like built with like really steep, small steps.
Right. Exactly.
Like now, like a modern house, like
has rooms and whatnot.
Yeah. Like a modern house has nice, big, wide treads and like a low grade, and it's like pretty easy. But those old houses, like if you fell someone on those old stairs of those old houses, you're going down hard.
Right. Luckily, you would only be going down half a floor.
Right.
Are they hardwood or like carpeted?
They're hardwood. Yeah.
Hardwood. Yeah. Ooh.
So you really feel that.
Tell me more about this. You ripping up the floor. Like, did they find anything underneath the floor or anything interesting? Like,
I guess I kind of stopped myself because I'm like, it doesn't really pertain to anything other than the house being really old. So when they were remodeling the kitchen, when they wanted to pull up the floor that was in there, when they pulled up that floor in the kitchen, the floorboards that were beneath those boards, those have been there since George Washington was president. You know, just kind of like say, you know, so I'm saying this house is like been through, you know, a lot of like just war and slavery. And that's like one of the main parts of like the Civil War for the U.S. with like, I mean, I'm not a big history buff, but that, and then, you know, a lot of slavery in this area of the country back then. I grew up in Los Angeles, but I've been living here for the past like 5 years.
So sometimes you would see or hear like door handles rattling, but you chalked it up to maybe some people looking for opportunity crimes. The steps on the stairs. Anything else in that house?
I mean, that was like the I mean, that's the main thing that stuck with me.
Right.
I mean, I'm not big on you know, the paranormal. Like it's not around me a lot. It's not been in my past a whole lot, but that was just like, that scared the crap out of the both of us. And like, we could not find anything that, you know, could have caused that. And it's just like, you know, for the both of us to hear the same exact thing and have it sound exactly the same was,
And how long have they owned it? Like, how long have they been residing in it?
Well, they've owned this house now for about like 8 years, but now, they have another house in Pennsylvania, so they're hardly ever in this house.
Right. But
is this like an isolated incident, or like do they tell you stories of it happening more often than that?
No, this is pretty much the isolated incident, other than like, you know, just little things that really chalk up to much of anything. But but that one incident was one that will stick with me every time I'm in that house, just either alone or just with her, for sure.
So this is a standalone house. I can't recall if you mentioned that. This is just a standalone house, or is it like is it like a town row? Is it like a townhouse row of houses, or? Yeah,
it's a standalone. It's got a like a little backyard and a pool. Yeah.
Has the pool been there since George Washington was been around?
I I hope not. Yeah, it's been redone for sure.
Boom.
I mean, it's an interesting one because I've definitely experienced ghost steps, especially coming downstairs in a hardwood house, and it's hard to say that like, yeah, you know what it sounds like. You know what it sounds like when someone's coming down, and then people will tell you, hey, it's the floors creaking and stuff shifting, and it's like,
nah,
no, it sounds like a man coming down the stairs. So I know that feeling, and I definitely know what it's like for people to be like, nah, it couldn't have been, but. This being a one-off incident without having any kind of like, I mean, maybe they're not there for it to happen enough, but interesting that it's only happened once.
You got the jingling door handles and that type of shit. Like, did this all happen after they ripped up the floorboards and stuff like that and did all the remodeling?
Yeah, I mean, there's still remodeling going on.
Disturbance.
But I wonder if they just shook up something. Release something from the fucking ground.
Maybe.
I don't know. You didn't see any bones or telltale hearts hidden under those fucking floorboards?
Yeah, little sack of bones.
No, I didn't. I didn't see any of that. It would have messed with me, though, that's for sure.
Hey, man, it sounds like you got yourself a legitimate ghost steps. I would say.
Yeah, well.
Ghost footprints for sure.
Well,
some Confederate soldier running down the stairs to hit that pool.
Yeah, if definitely if you hear
more, cool off a little bit.
Yeah, if you hear more though, definitely let us know because it's cool.
And send us some of those candy bananas.
Everyone.
Yeah, send us a whole care package.
Yeah, I'll try to send some your way. Try to send some you guys' way.
Right on, man. Thanks. Appreciate the call.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Have a good night. Bye.
Take care.
Ghost steps. Boom.
Ghost steps.
I like the reaction to that one. The fact that they like fucking left for like 3 or 4 days. Cause that's exactly, I'd be like, yeah, fuck, see ya. It doesn't matter. I didn't even dry off. Like I'm putting my clothes on wet. All right.
I don't care if that was just the heating duct.
Andrew's out and just a towel. Like, yeah, I'm starting the car. I got the keys.
I don't even have time for a towel. Fucking buck ass naked.
We got another caller. Let's bring him in. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chris. I am calling from LA.
Right on. How's things down there?
Same old.
Same as it has been for the last little while.
Yes. Yeah.
Right on.
So, I got 2 stories. I don't know which one you guys want to hear. I have a UFO story and I have a ghost story. The UFO story, I actually sent you guys.
UFO. Braden's calling it.
I sent you guys a video. What was that?
Oh, we're just cheering about UFOs over here. You sent us a video? Is that what you said?
Yes, I sent you a video back in like March. I believe Dan. I was theorized weak. I'm not trying to brag or anything. But
no, you got credentials, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to go further detail with you guys.
For sure.
I'm in construction and I was dropping off some checks, driving down the freeway, and luckily I had my phone on my lap, and I'm going about like 75 miles an hour, and all of a sudden I got this glimpse of something shining in my eye. I look up and I see these 4 crafts, and they're like egg-shaped, metallic color, and it's just like gliding through the air. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I immediately grabbed my phone. I started recording. Didn't even know I had it. I had like a decent quality of it. And I'm sitting there just looking at it. I'm driving, trying to focus, and I had no fucking clue what it was. So, driving, and I'm starting to think. I used to be in the military. I used to be in the Navy. So
nice.
So I was driving. I'm sitting there thinking, like, what could it be? Could it be a droid? I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. It's too fucking big to be a droid. And it's metallic. So I haven't seen a metallic droid that's dome shaped and that could, float through the air. And I'm like, could it be birds? I'm like, no birds. Could it be a helicopter? I'm like, no, I could pretty much tell the tail, and I could see, I could tell what a helicopter looks like.
Yeah.
And next one was a plane. You know, well, it didn't look like a plane because planes don't look like that. So maybe like 10 minutes after driving, you know, trying to think about what it could be. And I was like, you know what? That's a fucking UFO. So like 30 minutes later, I finally stopped. I looked at the video. I was like, oh, it's fucking badass. So I started showing around. People were like, oh, it's so cool. And then my wife's like, wasn't entertained at all. She's like, whatever. Right. So I contacted MUFON, and I'm like, you know, I sent them the video, description, all this stuff. And the weird thing is, like 2 weeks later, I'm driving down the road that I saw them go down, and I see 4 planes flying, but they're red regular planes with the propeller in the front. And I'm sitting there like, wow, that's strange. I'm like, I see them on the exact same road that, you know, I told them on, that I told MUFON about, but it's weird. I never received any kind of follow-up email from MUFON, nothing.
Right.
But like, you know, I sent it on, and I posted it on Reddit. And then when I started following you guys, that's when I contacted you guys and asked you if you guys wanted it. You guys, you know, of course said yes.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
This thing was amazing. It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. Like, the video doesn't do justice. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's hard on,
you
like,
know, my whole life. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say it's hard on a phone. Like, your eyes see it so well, but a phone, especially what time of day was it again? Did you say?
It was at 12 o'clock.
Like noon.
Yes.
Okay, so daylight. So you can see it. You can see it with your eyes perfectly. You know exactly what it is, and but in the camera, like, are you zoomed in on the camera when you're filming it?
Well, at the time, no, because I didn't want to zoom in and like miss it.
Well done. Yeah.
So, what I sent you guys was I sent you guys the original, and then I sent a zoom in copy, and then I sent a picture.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember now.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
like,
I'm sure we got it in the archives. Go back and have a look.
You know, people were, you know, on Reddit were saying, oh, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this. You know, I kept on telling them, like, dude, I'm like, it's hard to explain because the quality is not that great. I was like, but seeing it was absolutely unbelievable. And I'm looking at the car to my left and my right, and they're just like driving. Didn't even bother, like, it didn't even affect them. They're, you know, and I'm sitting there like thinking, like, maybe I saw something. Maybe it was a plane and I saw something different, but no, I was staring at these things while I was driving. There was no way it could be any kind of craft I've ever seen in my entire life. No,
and no exhaust trail or sound. It just 3, like, you said, egg shaped kind of.
It's kind of hard to. Yeah, it's like an egg shape. It was just gliding along. It was the weirdest thing.
Cool.
I was like you guys. You know, my whole life I wanted to see a craft. You know, I wanted to catch a craft. You know, and I finally caught one, and I want to share it.
Of course, yeah. I would do the same.
Now, Chris, I'm not going to say your last name, but it starts with the letter D, right? I'm just trying to find the email here.
Correct.
With the.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So I
got it?
Zell in the email. Yeah, I found the. I'm going to. I wonder if I can send them or.
Think we can pull it up live on the feed here?
Yeah, I marked it. I starred it, so you should be able to go in the email, Zell, and pull it up under the start.
Okay, well, let's hang on the line here for a second, Chris. We're going to see if we can pull this up live so everyone can have a little peek.
All right.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see here.
All right, so these are the video clips he's referring to.
I got to try and pull this up here into the feed on the fly here. 1 second.
Are we that high tech yet? Has Cosmic Channels
Have we got that high tech yet? Have we done it?
That we're going to show some live UFO videos.
What are you boys drinking tonight?
I got myself some Phillips Tiger Shark. It's a local craft beer from Victoria, BC. Delicious.
Black Flies for me.
Gin and soda.
Whiskey soda.
Braden, can you get it?
Give me a second. I got it, but it's,
I can see
hold
it.
on, I gotta.
It's sideways. Yeah.
Oh, Braden, you got pulled it up?
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
It's like half Braden's
Almost.
face,
There you
half
go.
video, and now it's gone. There you go.
Well, the first one's you really can't tell unless you zoom in. So you have to have the zoom in video.
Oh, the second one?
Second version? Okay, let's pull that up.
Yeah, the second version. You got to tell the people to look at that cloud right in the middle of the highway, and then you might be able to see sparkles. But once you look at the zoom in video, you actually can see. Well, you can only see 3 crafts, but there was 4.
Gotcha.
Video 1. All right, let's see this
Zoom in video. All right, zoomed in video.
God damn it!
It's upside down. It's upside down.
Fuck.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, well,
I will get it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it
right
here. We have to. This is this is something we'll get better at this. Live. All right, here we go.
There you go.
Okay, we're looking at the cloud on the right. Is that what you're saying?
The cloud that's right in the middle.
Yeah,
that's where it starts.
Oh, I see.
Where I started
I can see
recording,
it.
and then you can see it.
Those three.
You can see it glaze across behind the trees.
Yeah, I see it. I see 3, but you said there's 4, definitely, right?
There's 4. Yes.
You can definitely see 3
and
orbs.
They were cruising pretty. They're cruising at a pretty good pace.
Well, you can see that one kind of shoot off there. If you just watch right here, it kind of shoots off right.
Boom.
Very quickly
Yeah,
there.
it's gone.
Oh shit!
Wow. Look at that. Boom. Gone.
Boom. That's dope. I'd say you got yourself a genuine UFO. What it is?
Fucking, that's awesome.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's cool. That's awesome that you had the.
I got proof.
Yeah, I like that you had your eyes on the skies and had the camera ready. That's sweet. All right, tell us a quick ghost story. That one went a little long, so tell us a quick ghost story, and then we'll move on to the next caller. We appreciate it.
All right, so I sent you guys an email of the story, so you guys, if you want to delete it, can. So this takes back when I was like 5 years old.
It's in the archives, man.
Like
it's in the
89.
archives. None of that stuff gets deleted.
So it's back in like 89, 90. I was 5 years old. I was up in my dad's room playing a game called Mission Impossible. I remember this game like it was yesterday.
Sure.
And it's dark. It's dark upstairs, and only light on is just from the computer and the light gleaming from upstairs or from downstairs. So I'm playing the game, and I hear this noise coming from the bathroom. So I turn my head to the left, and I just looked and whatever, and it's like, it's nothing. And then I continue playing. Maybe like 5-10 minutes later, I hear the same noise. It sounded like metal clinking together. So I look over to my left again, and all of a sudden I see this half man, half goat come running out the bathroom, screaming at the top of its lungs, and just like charging straight at me. And I'm freaking out. And the only thing I could think of was turn on the light. So we had a computer light above us, and that light, it was so hard to turn. You gotta it was, I don't know if you guys remember computer lights back then, but it was very difficult. So I'm trying to turn it, and I'm screaming at the same time. This thing jumps from the middle room into the bedroom towards me, and right when it was about a foot away from me, the light turned on.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there, I'm sitting there like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? So I turned on every single light, turned on the computer. I went downstairs, I turned on, the light, and I went on the couch where my mother was, and I fell asleep. The next day, my mother was like, oh, it was just a dream. I was like, no, it wasn't a dream, because if it was a nightmare, I would have woke up when the thing was in my face.
Right.
So it's like, still to this day, I could see this thing's face. It had little horns, it had a little goatee, it had sharp teeth. It only had 2 legs. It had goat legs. Well, I could guess what was goat legs, whatever.
It's fucking goat man.
And
Baphomet.
and it was
damn.
probably like the scariest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And then after that, it was like it opened the gates to everything. I got tons of ghost stories for you guys if you guys want to hear them. So I can go days.
Hey, dude.
So it was quickly. Can you describe the goat legs? Like, what was it like a man, like a distinct man face? Like, would you recognize it?
Yes.
If you saw it again.
Have you watched Disney's Hercules? Did it look like Phil?
I think when I saw this, it was before the Hercules movie came out.
That's fair.
Fucking goat man's a real
So,
cryptid, man.
like I said, it's.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I picture when I hear Goatman, I think about Phil.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the goat man from Narnia, whatever that movie's called.
Narnia.
Mr. Tums.
There you go. Dan knows.
Mr. Tums.
Yeah.
Mr. Tums, Mr. Tum Tums.
So it was close. It was close to there. You know, it had 2 legs. It was furry down below. You know, you had the, you know, it was just the freakiest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. It's still like, to this day, it freaks me out. Like talking about it still gets me.
Yeah, I could imagine.
I just got some very important news.
Very important.
Staggeringly important news. It makes me feel like a fucking jerk.
You tell us after?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we got to talk about it after we get off this call.
For sure. All right, Chris. Hey, thanks for the 2 stories. The UFO video is dope. The ghost encounter is terrifying, or the demon encounter, or whatever that fucking goat man thing is.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. If you got more stories, make sure to call back and tell us again another time.
Oh, definitely call you guys next week.
All right, man. Thanks, brother.
All right, boys.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Daniel. Happy birthday to you.
Dan's birthday today.
It's your birthday?
It's his fucking birthday today. I don't know why.
27th.
Dan even told me before the show, and then it just never came up when everyone logged on again.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. It's like a jerk.
Anyways, Dan's birthday. I wish we could see him in person. We can give him a couple birthday beats, but soon enough, hopefully.
Here's a question. Serious question. Does it cut into your present total on either side? Like, does it cut into your Christmas presents and your birthday presents? Or do you
used to, yeah. Used to get birthday, Christmas presents together.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, but not if they double the value of them, though. Then it's even better,
I guess,
maybe.
yeah. The 27th, I was 2 days late. I was born 2 days late. I was supposed to be born on Christmas.
Jesus. You're supposed to be the second coming of Jesus, is what you're
Yes.
that makes sense.
No.
Dude, that's why all these prophets have been wrong, because it was supposed to be Dan. He just missed the day by 2 days.
So,
anyways,
I've always had December 27th. My dad's is December 31st.
Oh. That's a busy holiday season.
Yeah.
That's right. You heard it here. Dan is the second coming. So from now on, I want everyone singing next year. Mary's boy child, Maester Dan, was born 2 days after Christmas.
Because it was late.
Okay, we got a caller if they're still there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Oh, I'm still here, boys.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Danny boy.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody in chat wishing me happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
It means a lot.
Dan's the man.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hey man, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Gents John from Utah. I'm the guy that called a couple weeks ago about the Sasquatch theory.
Right? Yeah.
About super predator Sasquatch.
For sure.
So I'll be super brief since it sounds like it's a busy night. I was just thinking, I heard this on another podcast that the first thing you do when you go to a new, like, aliens where they come here, they would try to get down the germs and everything. So is that why we have to wear masks? They make sure that because I don't know the last time I got sick besides the coronavirus in the last 6 months. That kind of situation. Does that make sense? I explained that really weird.
Wait, so it's an alien virus? What? I missed it. Sorry.
No.
So we're protecting the aliens need to be protected from us. So that's why we're wearing masks.
Yeah,
that's what I got from it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so maybe they're roaming. They're starting to spread into, maybe they're taking some people away, replacing them with replicas, and this is a good way.
Well, the best way to do it, it would be during a lockdown without going noticed.
That's true.
Right? Everybody's fucking forced inside.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I mean, there definitely is something happening right now. Maybe they've created some type of virus then, because...
Well, it is a very strange virus. Maybe they fucking dropped it here. Fuck with us.
Yeah.
Well, and then the thing with I haven't been sick. I was talking to someone at work about that. They were like, "When's the last time you've been sick?" And I went, "When's the last time everyone washed their hands every 5 minutes?" Right? I used to eat eating food off the floor, and now it's now you're just every second you're using tequila wipes on your hands.
The last time I was sick was at a good buddy's bachelor party in March, just before this all started, and it was disgusting there. So that's exactly why everybody got sick. Sharing joints, sharing beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like, because every time some like a species or something gets introduced, the first thing that happens is if you don't have any immunity or something, that wipes out either. It's usually the people that you come in, like smallpox for the Native Americans and everything like that. So yeah, I just thought that, I was like, that's a kind of a cool idea, because then
also, like, maybe instead of the
how
virus, because they always talk about the interesting properties. Maybe that wasn't, they used to say, there was the conspiracy that it was created in the Wuhan labs or whatever. But maybe this was something that was just, by accidentally passed on to the human race. Maybe not even intentionally. Maybe if it's some sort of alien because we know there's like other types of coronaviruses on Earth already, but this specific strain that's affecting us, maybe it got into like some sort of alien here on Earth, mutated, right, and now is spreading in its current form.
Dude,
if by alien you mean either a type of animal, either bat or perhaps pangolin at some point, then maybe yes.
Or alien, Dan.
Extraterrestrial.
Sure. Yeah.
No, but think about this. This was also the year that they fucking came out and said, we got ET craft not from this planet.
Exactly.
That quote was taken out of context.
No, it wasn't, Dan. It was never
100% say every time that quote is taken out of context.
Was it ever it was never recalled. It was never recanted.
I'd have checked the update.
Listen here, birthday boy.
I'm pretty sure that senator has said I never really said that.
Party pooper. It's his birthday though. We'll let him have it.
We'll let him. There's no such thing
It's
as
his birthday.
aliens.
He can cry if he wants to.
Anyways, hey, thanks for the theory. I mean, the fucking virus it's weird. It sucks, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll stay tuned to that one.
Yeah, that was just kind of fun. Anyways, have a good night, boys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
You too,
Take
man.
care.
Take care.
Bye.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Aliens onto
I don't know,
Earth.
for me, like when I get into the theories with the virus, it's just like my head always goes to the fact that like it just seems like it was specialized to take out certain populations. You know what I mean? Like that's, obviously being in the medical field, it's like I know the clear path where it came from and stuff like that. But if I were to jump into conspiracy theories, that's the one that kind of I can jump onto.
The conspiracy will never go away that this virus started in Wuhan that has that virology lab. That'll never go away forever. That'll be there forever.
Unless you went through the rigorous, academic studies of becoming a professional epidemiologist, I think most of virology will be a mystery to a lot of us.
That's what I mean, though. But
dude, I really went out of my way when this all started happening and like listened to as many virology lectures I could, and like on coronavirus and stuff like that. And it's just so fucking much to digest. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking next level medicine.
I know they're still, because they were even before this, they were finding new types of like COVID strain, like those types of viruses. They were finding those. And now we're even closer to finding ones that look similar to that one, or they function in similar fashions, or they're very closely related. And I think they're pretty sure that they know that this one probably came from one of those wet markets, because those places are gross, man.
Maybe, but they actually are not. They are not 100% sure yet. But that is the lead theory. But we got to take the next call. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hey, this is Fish King / George over here. I've got a UFO story, but first of all, happy birthday.
Yeah, Fish King.
Thank you.
Fish King.
You still wrangling alligators?
Swamp dogs.
Yep.
That boy.
This actually has to do with my teacher, the guy who's training me to wrestle alligators.
Cool.
So, of course, while I'm at the alligator wrestling facility, I am repping your merch. So I was wearing my guy's shirt, and she was like, "Hey, you like UFOs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And so let me give you a little bit backstory on this guy. His name's Gator Boy Chris, and
Like
that is
He's
his
like
legal
the most
name. That
badass
is
motherfucker
Gator Boy
I've had.
Chris. That is his legal name.
That's on his license.
That's on his birth
No,
certificate.
his real name
I'm
is
sure.
Chris Gillette,
Yes.
but
No, we like the other one better.
We like Gator Boy Chris.
Gator
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
but he's actually he's a master's in like environmental science, and he's ripped as shit. The motherfucker literally swims with alligators and crocodiles in the middle of the fucking night by himself. So he's a
nutcase,
badass
is what you're
motherfucker.
saying.
He's crazy. We get it.
Yeah, unbelievable. But he's pretty gosh darn smart. But he's very, very skeptic on all things paranormal, especially spiritual. He's extremely like, cut atheist type dude. But he told me in there, like down at Everglades National Park, there's this place called Mahogany Hammock, which I also frequent. It's a kind of like a almost common place, but he was there at night, right? And he's, doing his thing, taking pictures of animals and whatnot, trying to be the best Steve Irwin possible. And he said he saw in the distance a giant blue orb, possibly the size of a football field, slowly cruising along the horizon. And that sounds fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, but we hear it a lot, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not crazy here.
not crazy
And,
here.
Yeah. But he was like, it took him like a good minute for him to like, contemplate what's happening before him. So it kind of like, rocked his world quite a bit. And he said it was probably one of the few times he felt fear. And he didn't even try to take a picture of it, even though he did have his magnificent camera on him. And he just got in his car and drove the fuck off. And didn't even bother.
Just didn't cross his mind to zoom in and snap a couple?
No, he just felt extreme fear and left.
Well, that's fair, too. I mean, Andrew would do the same.
I wouldn't be swimming with alligators either. I'll tell you how much.
So what was his theory on it? Did he was it like craft
He
shape?
says he has absolutely no idea.
No idea.
It was like an oblong type pill shape, just giant and glowing neon blue, which made absolutely no sense to him. But he's like, yeah, it's most likely alien. He has really no explanation for it other than it could be, anything, but definitely not, or like most likely not human.
Right. We don't have craft that size that glow like that. Like ours are pretty noticeable, unless like it's a stealth fighter, or like something that you hard to detect. But
no, he said it was like stupidly visible. Like, I'm here, giant blue ass light.
right. I mean, then the skeptics will tell you some type of atmospheric refraction anomaly or something. But when you witness something like that, when a lot of people witness it, they're like, can't be. It looks like they move with purpose. A lot of people say, or like it just doesn't seem like a phenomenon. But that's a cool one.
Yeah, he said it was cruising.
Right. Huh.
Yeah, you'd have to, I mean, to wipe away all doubts or to do away with all doubts, you'd have to be like, okay, I mean, questions I would ask myself if I saw something. I'm like, well, okay, exactly what time of day it is, which way I'm facing, which way it's traveling, what's in the immediate area, like in terms of, airfields or, large arenas or something like that. Anything that would probably facilitate like a blimp or something. I'm not saying that I 100% believe it would be a blimp, but that's a possibility. But yeah, there are just a bunch of there's questions you would have to ask to just like get more details. That's what I would ask myself if I were going in and looking at something like this.
For sure.
Well, he did tell me, like, I know where exactly that place is. You could probably look it up. Mahogany Hammock is like 36 miles away from anywhere.
Okay.
So the likelihood of a blimp flying over the Everglades is fairly slim. Sometimes you do see aircraft, but not of that size or that low to the ground. And it was kind of facing south, which is...
Was it like a solid light? Like how fast was it going? Does he know?
He said very slow.
Very slow. And did he watch it? Like, what, did it disappear over the horizon? Did it go from, left to right, or where was it going? What did it seem?
So he was facing south on Mahogany Hammock. It's kind of like a boardwalk at night.
Sure.
And he said there was decently far away, but since it was far, he could like see how fucking big it was. And it was probably as close to the ground as you could get, almost like hovering above the tree line. And it was just cruising eastward, I think, if you were facing south. And he says he has no idea where it went. He didn't care. He just went.
Just pieced out.
Just left.
Yeah,
okay.
he left before it left.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, so obviously in a sighting like that, there's lots of questions. But as a secondhand account, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, I want to ask you a different question. I know you posted in our Discord about what's happening in Everglades, like a big development or something. You're trying to raise awareness.
The problem there is happening. So Everglades is kind of fucked to begin with, but the big problem right now is that EPA is giving development rights to the state to make it easier for them to develop certain areas. So they're going to be able to easily go into mostly to drain water to be able to build developments, which is kind of a big problem. So now they have like full access to the national park, and they've redefined what native land is. So that kind of made their range smaller. So technically took their land a bit, which is kind of fucked up.
Right.
And one of the big problems is that there's this place called Fakahatchee Strand. It's probably considered the last truly wild place in Florida. But the problem is it's kind of like really, really close to, settlements. And what's kind of happening is that, you know how we're a coastal state, like at least in the southern area, but we're kind of slowly spreading farther and farther and farther into the Everglades, destroying, really rare habitat, because there's environments within the Everglades that people don't really talk about. It's not just swamp. There's pine rockland. There's the big cypress. And there's a bunch of weird, dumb little animals that nobody even knows of that are on the verge of extinction. Some of them have already gone extinct. Fuck.
Crazy. So So what can people do? Is there a petition you can go sign if you're in the area, or how can people help out with that?
Really, just the same old text your local representative and stop the 404 assumption. That's what it's called. 404
assumption.
I could put more info on it.
Yeah, if you're in the chat, share a link or something, because that is, Everglades. That's like a habitat that only happens it's the only one of its kind in the world, is it not? It's so rare. So yeah,
it's extraordinarily diverse in wildlife and plant life. Like, it's doing something like this is
yeah. There's lots of better land for development. You don't need to be destroying Everglades and national parks. Get real here, people.
Yeah.
Anyways, man. Hey, thanks for calling in, telling that UFO story, and let us know if we can do anything else to share some word about that Everglades shit.
Yeah, keep us updated.
Yeah, man.
Will do.
Thanks, Fish King.
Happy birthday. See you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Bye. Yeah, Everglades, man. They're fucking leave them alone. They already destroyed enough of them.
Yeah.
Where's Captain Planet when you need him?
No kidding.
What's gonna happen to the skunk ape? Where's he gonna live?
Yeah, exactly. I should ask that. What about the skunk ape, man? The lines are flowing tonight. I think because Cosmic Channels has finally been released. There's 17 public
lines
episodes,
fire.
And people are starting to call in with their stories a lot quicker and a lot more frequent. Next caller. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Hi, I'm calling from England.
From England, woo! Right on. That's got to be like fucking 3 a.m. there or something.
Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Boys. Yeah, I'm calling from Scunthorpe, England. Eddie Doctor here.
Where's that?
Scunthorpe.
Where is that? Give us a geographic area. Is it like south, north, central? North. All right. What do you got for us today?
I've got either a ghost story for you or a funny, embarrassing story.
Oh wow! I'm tempted for the embarrassing.
Or? Is
it both or is it one story and combined?
Let's go both.
No, No, one story, the ghost story is from like a really good friend of mine, and the embarrassing story happened to me on holiday.
Okay, let's start with the ghost story, and then we'll finish with the embarrassing story.
All right, so my best friend and his brother, I've known him for like a long time. My best friend, it happened to his brother, and so I'll just try and get to it. So his child is autistic, and every night when they were trying to get him to sleep, they would hear like noises in his bedroom, and they'd go in and check in and see how he's doing and all that.
Yeah. And
the lad just used to say, "I'm playing with my friend, Mum and Dad," and they're like, "All right." They didn't see nothing go out, but so it kept on going on for a few months. And there's this one night that my mate's brother were in bed, and he heard this big bang. He was like, "Right, we'll go check on," I can't remember the little lad's name, but they go check on him. So he walks out of his bedroom into the hallway, and he sees an evil monkey swinging from side to side. He's like sat on a balcony, and he's just swinging from side to side with an evil smile on his face.
Fuck.
And he sort of walks back into the bedroom, and his missus is like, she's talking to him, and he's like sort of in a trance. And she's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And he runs back out without saying no to her, and he's gone. And he goes into a young lad's bedroom, and he's like, "Oh, my friend's gone, Dad." It's just, he swears down is an evilest monkey he's ever seen. Fuck. Just swinging side to side. It's crazy, man.
Fuck that. And that happened. That went on for months.
He only saw it that once, but
the noises.
This little lad seen his friend for like maybe a year or so. It always made him happy, so he wasn't too bothered about it, you know. But I've always known him to have white hair, but he said he got this white hair a couple of weeks after this happened. Like,
scared his hair white.
Got that nice, nice white streak going. Yeah.
That stress-induced white streak. That's fucked up, man.
Crazy,
dude. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I've been in the house as well, and it always seemed weird.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking demonic monkey hanging out in the kid's room.
Oh, fucking hell, scary.
Oh fuck! I was not expecting that when you said ghost story, but that is fucking crazy.
That is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Creepy as hell.
Oh, quick happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So he's seen the monkey that one time, and then it never came back, kind of thing. Like his son never.
He'd never seen it, and no, he'd never heard like a big bang to go out, and he's been. When he's like heard his little lad laughing and that, he's gone out and checked and he's seen nothing. But
so was the son able to tell his dad that his friend was a monkey?
No, he was just saying his friend was really happy and always made him laugh. And
so for some reason, he was pissed at the monkey was pissed at his dad because he was looking evil.
Well, he didn't even say he was pissed. He said it was the end of the hallway, just swinging from side to side with an evil smile on his face.
I can just picture it. I can picture this monkey in my mind.
It's like an evil swinging side to side. You know, it was, and like I say, he walked. He doesn't remember walking back into the bedroom, and his wife, you know, talking to him. He just, when he sort of got out and run back out, he was gone.
That's fucked.
That's super scary. Yeah. I don't know why a monkey is way scarier than like a scary guy, but it's fucking scarier. I don't.
Well, it's England, so it's, you know, we're fucked over here.
There you go. All right, now move on to your embarrassing story. I'm excited for this one.
Right, embarrassing story. So I was in Vegas, and
boom, I like that.
Good start.
You're breaking the rule, though. Just so you know, I'm totally fine with it. But
yeah. I can always, I can tell you some other time, but if you want to hear it,
let's hear it.
So I was in Vegas. I was looking for some weed, so I got some, and then I was a little bit annoyed because I wanted some edibles, and so I looked about, and then I saw there's this one shop where I could get some edibles from. You can get them from everywhere, but
yeah,
first time in America and first time in Vegas. So I went to this shop, got me weed, and then I just happened to look across the road, and there's one of them adult shops.
Okay.
Sure.
Right. On the front of it, it said theatre. So I was a little bit disappointed with that because I thought there'd be a big cinema flex for it.
Okay.
But I guess it's just in a sex shop. But then it said like DVD, I know what that is. Lingerie, I know what that is. And then it said arcade. I don't. You'll probably know where I'm going with this, arcade. But at the time, I had no idea what it was. I thought it was gaming, because arcade gaming.
Yeah,
I would too.
Going in.
That's what.
Does it mean something else? I got.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
Well, I was curious, so I went in and I talked to one of these lasses who's cute, nerdy cute, and she showed me, and it's like this big, massive room of like weird little rooms, and they're all like green or red lights. And she took me into one. She opened the door, and there was this guy with his Johnson out having a go. And we both laughed. And I had no idea. I thought I was, gaming.
Wait, so an
arc? I mean, he had his joystick out, but
yeah.
What else?
Yeah, he did. He was having a good play with something,
So wait, an arc. If you go to Vegas, arcade may not mean an arcade.
Don't go to the arcades. If you're looking for Street Fighter, don't go into the arcades in the adult shops.
In this, it was just weird, but I got a number, so it was all right.
I would have done the exact same thing. I thought I'm going in there to play some Tekken.
I would be extremely curious to be like, oh, arcade in an adult shop. This might be weird. Like, no, it'd be
very, very strange. But
and then what happened at the end? What's the resolution of the story?
Just that. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked that
very nice.
Opened the door.
Thank you.
And there was a guy there playing.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Yep. Awesome. Hey man, thanks for the stories. Thanks for I think you're our first caller from the UK, so we appreciate it.
Oh no, I love you guys. I think you're the best.
Awesome. We appreciate it. All right.
Cheers, man.
Get some sleep.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll make sure you drink some water. Stay hydrated.
No, our first
call
from England.
Well, yeah, we record at such a rant for them. Yeah, it's like what? It's because there's 8 hours ahead or 9 hours ahead or something. We're 7:30 here. We're 7:30 Pacific time, so they're early morning. We got another caller. Boom! Everyone's lining up tonight. This is awesome.
Boom.
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hey guys, how's it going tonight?
We're doing well. How about yourself?
I'm very, very good myself. By the way, happy birthday, Dan. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday tonight.
I am. Thank you very much.
All right, good. That's very good. This is Noah Peterlin. I had actually called previously a couple weeks ago about my Ouija board story with a couple of friends of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, we remember.
Well, you're on Discord now.
Yeah, thanks for supporting the show.
We know you. Yeah. Hell yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, of course. So tonight I was going to tell one of my three. I was going to tell a few stories about ghost stories. But during this broadcast, when I was about to call you about that, my mom actually texted me. She said, I had a thought about this one thing that you told me about some while ago. And I was like, oh, and then we started getting into it and we're like, oh my goodness. Okay. All of those stories I was going to tell, those can be saved till later because this story was very important. And and also because to me, like it's not like not like the Ouija board story was terrifying one night. This one's more like is a bit more lighthearted, you know, kind of like it's not as. It seems more like a happier ending to me than I thought, you know. So,
okay, let's hear it.
So this has happened like years and years ago, way before the Ouija board thing happened. This is when I was at an old house, you know, and it was also when I was like in elementary grades and whatnot. And so it was like around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I had just woken up. And the way I wake up is I have to stretch my eyes and everything, you know, getting myself awake and whatnot. And as I wake up, I usually turn to my, like, at least you see the scenario where I'm at. I'm in my bedroom. My bed is my right side of the bed is in the wall, and the left side is facing my bedroom. So I usually will always turn to my left to get a view of everything in my bedroom. Well, this morning at 6 o'clock, I turn to my left, and all of a sudden I see at my window a figure about to climb out of my window, and before it stopped and turned to face me. Now I understand this might sound like a shadow person and whatnot, but the thing is, I saw its face.
Right.
Describe it to us.
It wasn't like a full-grown adult, though. It was more like someone my age.
How old are you?
Which I was completely like.
At the time?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We lose him by accident?
Did we lose him?
Oh.
Maybe his phone died.
Uh-oh.
That's
Maybe he said too much.
Oh. Seeing the grinning man is what happened. Now he's tracking him down.
Jesus.
Shouldn't have been telling us secrets.
Well, now I'm on the edge of my seat. What does his face look like?
Hopefully not a angry monkey.
Left us in suspense.
Angry monkeys for one night.
Maybe that was his plan the whole time.
No more angry monkeys.
Why? What is so scary about an angry monkey? Like,
because
why is that scary?
They look so human, but
they
not.
do.
If you saw if you saw a full grown chimpanzee standing or even like rocking back and forth at the end of your hallway, I'd lose my shit.
Well, exactly, because it's like a person, but a person that could pull your arms and legs off, no problem.
Yeah. Right. And eat your nose and your ears.
It's one uncanny valley things where it's like the closer it gets to human, it's fucking the weirder it is.
I feel like that is creepier than like a dude standing, swinging.
Because you're like, number one, you're like, okay, if it's a dude, you're like, okay, maybe it's some crazy person. But if you're like, it's a fucking monkey, you're like, how did this monkey get here? Number one,
this monkey has no business hanging out fucking in England.
This is way bizarre. On top of being terrifying, this is also outrageously bizarre that there is a monkey in my house.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with that monkey.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to.
Maybe hit the hang up button by accident.
I don't know. I was digging that story though.
I've done that before.
Well, yeah, phone died, hang up button. I don't know what happened. But we haven't got another call, so it makes me wonder if maybe something happened with our virtual service.
Well, someone's saying it's just hanging up on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to log into the site the virtual site I use, and it's not working. So it makes me think that maybe their servers went down.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Maybe we're getting too many callers and just fucking
crashed the system. Sorry guys, I guess that's
our quota.
I guess that's it. I don't know what to tell you. Noah, save it for next week. Call back and retell your story.
Keep us on the edge of our seats. We're just about to
we were excited. It was a good one.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what happened. We'll get to the bottom of it. It's the problem with a live show sometimes is shit goes wrong and can't really fix it on the fly. So, all right. I guess this Cosmic Channels is over.
It's closed, not on purpose, but it's been closed.
We got shut down. Cosmic Channels has been shut down. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back next week. Cosmic Channels is brought to you by Big Theory Productions. The Cosmic Channels are now closed.